Okay, so at the moment there's a lot of people going around talking about global warming and more specifically the sea level. We're all going about, oh dear, what a shame, the polar ice caps, they're melting, the sea levels are going to rise, the world's going to drown, end of the earth, blah, blah, blah. Now, this thing about the sea levels rising, the polar ice caps melting, realistically, I was going to say the last 50 years it's only really been a thing, but think it through, it's only been about the last 20, 25 years, if not just a little bit more, but it's really been a sort of a big thing that the sea levels are going up. Now, if you think it through realistically, so you've got the normal ocean. What happens to the normal ocean? Well, it goes up because it evaporates and it comes back down as rain. So you've got this sort of like closed ecosystem of water. Water goes up, water comes down, water goes up, water comes down. And that's all there is. So why are people all of a sudden panicking that, oh God, the sea levels are going to rise? Because if you think about it, surely there's this sort of body of water that it fluctuates a little bit, it stays within itself. So it goes up, it comes down, goes up, it comes down. And it can't really fluctuate a massive, massive amount. So why is the big panic? It's not aliens coming and pouring their kettles out on Earth or something stupid. They're not topping it up for us. So where's it come from? Now, let's slide off topic slightly and think about, I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, social media, there's a couple of articles flying around about the second hidden sea, which lives deep down in the crust of the earth and all that sort of stuff. So we've got our normal sea, goes up, it goes down, goes up, it goes down. And then there's this new hidden sea, which just sits there. And apparently it's like as big as the real sea. It just sits in the middle of the earth. Now, let's for a second think, what would happen if, say, some of that water got into the top water system? Because then you'd have more water to go up and come down. And naturally then the sea levels would start to rise. So how does that water get up there? There's not a man with a pump pumping that much water up, is there? Well, maybe. Think of the last 20, 25 years. We're using that as our sort of example period. There's one thing that's become fashionable in the last 25, I'd say 25, 30 years thinking it through really. And that's bottled water. People go to the supermarkets and they buy a bottle of water. Now that's a bottle of beer, but let's say that was a bottle of water. People buy that on the shelves and drink it. And then that becomes in that sort of ecosystem of water in the sea that goes up and down, up and down. And you've got to think, well, where does that water come from? Well, it's what they call mineral water. Water which has come up through all the rocks and minerals in the earth. So, the other sea. So basically, by buying bottled water, in essence, we're drowning the planet. Because the polar ice caps, they probably are melting a little bit, but think of a rate that as a global economy, we buy bottled water. How much are we pumping up? Drinking, weeing out, goes in the system, and when it evaporates, it rains. It evaporates, it rains. So this big upper global body of water, the last, it's extending now, looking at 30 years then, it's just going up because we're pumping water from this little sea down here, putting it in bottles, drinking it and putting it into this top water system. So bottled water, in my theory, is the reason why the sea levels are going up. And it sounds preposterous, but really think it through. We've always had this one body of water at the top. It went up, it came down. And we've now got this other tank of water, which we're filling up the other tank. It's going to overflow. And we've not got a natural way of pumping the water back down there. It doesn't work like that. I know it seeps in the ground a bit, blah, 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 but not that quickly. We're probably drinking it faster than it can replenish itself. So realistically, that's my theory bottled water is killing the planet. Why can't we be happy with the water that we have at the top? Now, I'm just throwing that out there. If you agree, feel free to comment below, but I think there has to be something on this one. I don't think I'm quite that insane just yet. Anyway, thanks for watching.